So begin with this Chakra Dhyana, this chakra meditation, in a comfortable seated position. This can be practiced in a chair. It can be practiced using the support of a wall behind you. You want to feel comfortable and at ease in your body to take this meditative seat, this contemplative practice. You can be crossing your legs or sitting with one heel in front of the other. And just notice your pubic bone and your tailbone and try to find that center point between them, and also between the right and left sitting bone. Take a moment to scan the body and allow for any tension to relax. Just as your awareness descends over the crown of the head, down the face and shoulders, down the arms and fingertips, down the natural curves of the spine to the hips, and legs connecting you to that earth. Practicing or doing some yoga stretches, some asanas beforehand can help to relax the body, or any gentle kind of exercise, as well as breathing practices. And we're going to begin with the practice of alternate nostril breathing, also called Nadi Shodhana. So just begin to connect on your left hand, the index and thumb, as you turn the palm up to rest on the thigh. And then take your peace fingers of the right hand to the fleshy part of the palm. So you're using your thumb and your ring finger to seal the nostrils, to open and close the sides of the nostrils. It starts to balance out the hemispheres of the brain so that we can begin to be more clear and calm during our meditation practice. Begin to take the thumb to the right nostril and inhale through the left side, as if you were drinking in that breath through the right hip, all the way up to that space between the brow. Pause for a moment, and then exhale that breath long, slow, and deep out of the right side, all the way to the right hip. At the very bottom of the exhale, allow the breath to turn and drink it back in from the right hip all the way up to that space between the brow, pausing at the top. Exhale the breath out of the left nostril as you release the ring finger, breathing out all the way to the end of the exhale. Inhale back in through the left nostril, all the way up to the forehead, and pause. And exhale out through the right side, all the way out of the right nostril to the right hip, and pause. Inhale back through the right nostril, pause at the top. Exhale out through the left nostril and pause at the bottom. Start to add some visualization as you inhale through the left side. Imagine a white light, like the light of the moon, illuminating the back of your head at the top. And then breathe that cool white light out of the right side. As you breathe in through the right channel, through the right nostril, imagine the warm light like the light of the sun at the top shining on your forehead. And breathe out that warm sunlight out of your left nostril all the way out. Complete exhale. Inhale that cool light in through the left. Pause at the top as if the moonlight were illuminating the back of the head. And breathe that cool light out of the right side. And breathe that warm light in through the right side. Pause at the top as if it were shining on your forehead. And exhale that warm light back out of the left side. Take one more round on your own, inhaling through the left. Exhaling out of the right. Inhaling through the right. And exhaling out of the left. And then just bring both hands to Jnana Mudra, index and thumbs touching. This is the mudra to release the ego and to come into our higher intellect. And just imagine breathing right along the center of the spine now like a gentle white light. Bring your awareness all the way down to the root. In the tantric practices, this is called the Muladhara, the root support right at the tip of the tailbone. We can sense these energy centers more in the front of our body, where the viscera and the feeling is more apparent. So begin to bring your awareness to the space right between the genitals and the anus, right to the perineum or cervix for women. And as we chant the seed sound, which is the bija mantra, to strike this open, to allow the energy to flow so that we feel supported and cared for. Imagine it's striking it open like tuning a musical instrument or striking a drum. And the seed sound that we use for this is lam. So a big ah like in father, an L at the front, and an NNG for all of these sounds that vibrates in the crown of the head, balancing the endocrine system as it strikes the pineal gland. So bring the awareness all the way down to the root. The yantra we visualize through this practice is the golden brick that represents that earth, having everything we need in this moment to feel supported. And we'll chant the seed sound 3 times together, Lam. Inhale. Lam. Lam. When the mind wanders, just bring your awareness to the vibration. You might feel sensations or visualize that golden brick. Noticing how your body feels when you feel supported, when you can trust that all of your needs are met, feeling that security. And then feeling that breath along the spine, bringing your awareness now to the low back, to the sacrum area, and to the pelvic bowl, feeling the skin on the front of the pelvis. This is the Svadhisthana chakra. And it has to do with flow in relationship, ease of life. This is our emotional center, so not to be caught up in our emotional net, but to be able to freely express our creativity, our emotions, without getting caught up in it. This is a space of almost losing ourselves. And so as we're in the Svadhisthana chakra, the seed sound is Veem. And the yantra we visualize is a silver crescent moon with the tips almost touching. The moon governs the water, and our body is about 70 to 80% water. So allowing to be fluid and to go with the flow, but not to be pulled under the current, to learn how to surf through our relationships with ourselves and with others, and with our creative energy and life force. Bringing your awareness into the low belly. And we'll chant Veem together 3 times. Inhale. Veem. 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 Sense of flow, of trusting that flow. Visualizing that silver crescent moon with the tips almost touching. And bringing your awareness along the spine, up to the mid-back, right above the navel, as we start to bring our awareness into the Manipura Chakra, the center of feeling empowered and empowerment, of the Kunda, that fire pit for our Dharma, our life to unfold. Allowing our will to align with the Divine's will. And visualize a brick red, a fire red, downward pointing triangle. When the mind wants to wander, you can use this geometric shape, this mantra or yantra. And the seed bija mantra is room. 3 times together. Inhale. Trusting the divine plan and aligning your values with the values of all beings to the higher truth. Bringing your awareness back into the spine and bringing that energy up into the space behind the heart and the energetic heart, center of the sternum. This is that place of infinite compassion and wisdom beyond our virtues, to feeling aligned with all beings in a non-judgmental space, being able to hold it all. The yantra that we visualize here is 2 powder blue overlapping triangles that form what looks like the Star of David. Powder blue representing the vastness of the sky, our ability to hold all the love, to both give and receive, without boundaries, without judgment. And the bija sound is yaim. So feel that striking the chord of the heart. 3 times. Inhale. Allowing us to sink into that agendaless space, a space of namaste where we really see all beings as equals and as aspects of the divine, through personality, beyond relationship to compassion. And then bringing the awareness to the back of the throat and the hollow at the center of the throat. As we move up, connecting the superhighway of our head and our heart, this yoking that is yoga. Up into the throat center. And we'll start to chant Haum for the bija mantra. Visualizing an oval egg, smoky gray with a clear circle in the center. And we'll chant Haum, uniting our head with our hearts. Inhale. Haum. 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 As we start to move up beyond the elements into the space at the center of the head, Working more with the amygdala and the feeling center. As we start to move beyond, yoga means to move beyond lower desires to higher ones. You can visualize a circle here with 5 beams of light as we move beyond the elements and into the Bija mantra, Hreem, the divine heart. Inhale. Bringing your awareness all the way up to the space right above the crown of your head, connecting with your highest self, that infinite potential, imagining a white 1,000-petaled lotus unfolding to offer up this intention, or folding around to cocoon you in a safe space. As we chant Om together 3 times, it's Ah like in Father, U like in you, and the NNG that strikes at the forehead in that infinite buzzing sound. Inhale. Tuning into that highest source through the mantra and visualizations. Allow yourself to be full of harmony, balanced, and flow. Deep peace. You can sit and meditate for as long as you'd like, or lay down in Shavasana and rest for a few minutes. Om Shanti.